Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I'm Leila.
And I'm Kate. Hi.
It's my lovely daughter. I asked her if she would join me in doing this fall candle haul, and she said yes. So some of these candles she hasn't smelled, so it's going to be a surprise to her as well. Mark and I went to the mall on Friday for the $12.95 candle sale, and then we also had the 20% off coupon that we got in the mail. So I'm going to show you the candles that we have bought from Bath and Body Works, and then at the end I'll show you a few other candles that I picked up from other companies. So I'm going to start with
Pumpkin apple.
pumpkin apple. The notes are,
Red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon, and clove buds.
tell me what you think about this one.
I like this one. It smells like apple cider, so I like that one.
It smells like apple cider to you?
To me. To me? It smells like apple cider?
It does, with a lot of cinnamon.
I don't really get a lot of pumpkin in this candle.
No, I don't get any pumpkin. We haven't burned the Bath and Body Works version of pumpkin apple, so this will be our first time to burn it. And I really like the packaging. It's cute, with the realistic pumpkin, and then the cute little, like, the apples are like cartoony, and then the little leaf, the gold foiling, and then this leaf up here is pretty like burgundy foiling, and then the lid. Sorry to blind you. So that's the first one. That is probably going to get burned in October. It's already September the 2nd, but it's still like 100 degrees down here.
Yeah, it's still really hot, so
we're not going to be burning that one quite yet. We also picked up
pumpkin peanut brittle.
Pumpkin peanut brittle. By now you have all seen this. Most of you have it and have burned it. Tell me what you think of it.
Again, I don't really get any pumpkin. Bath and Body Works is skipping on the pumpkin. But it smells good. It smells like peanut butter bread, kind of.
Peanut butter bread.
I don't really know how it
the
smells.
notes?
Crunchy caramel, brittle, salty peanuts, and toasted pumpkin seeds.
A lot of people are saying it smells like Ritz crackers with a little bit of peanut butter on it.
Yes, that's what I was going to say, because I get like a bread note, so that's probably what it is.
Ooh, it smells good. It smells really good.
It smells good. There's just no pumpkin in it.
And again, same cute label, same lid. So, that is from that collection. Now we're going to move on to this collection, and I don't know what the collections are called.
Caramel apple. This is caramel apple.
Caramel apple. Now we have Cider Lane that we haven't burned yet. We have it from last year. I just didn't get around to burning it last year. So this is similar to Cider Lane, I've heard, but this one is probably a little bit more balanced. Caramel and apple are probably about equal when burning, that's what I've heard. Or read.
The apple, this Cider Lane kind of smells like a caramel apple, like with hot caramel on it. This one smells like fresh apple with like caramel drizzled on it.
Would you say it's equal caramel and apple?
Mm-hmm. This smells
Or
good.
would you say it is more apple?
I think I smell the apple more, but I think it's equal in this candle. Like in Cider Lane, you got a lot of caramel.
I'm really looking forward to burning this one. And I also think that you get a little bit of this, you know, that candied apple smell. Have you ever had a candied apple like that?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, more or less, like, it doesn't smell like Cider Lane was like a warm caramel apple. It's like a candied apple is a better description.
Yeah. I also get the candy and the caramel and the apple, so I'm really looking forward to this one. And we only got one of each of these. Save that one for later. And this one is Sweater Weather.
I like this one. It's like a clean, cottony, outdoorsy scent. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a breeze. Fresh sage, juniper berry, aromatic eucalyptus, and fresh woods.
So Mark picked this one out while we were in Bath and Body Works. He always goes for the clean scents.
He's not really big on like sweet scents like we are. He really likes scents like that, but I love that smell. So
Yeah, we both like the smell, so I'm glad he picked that out. So we have, and we don't have any more sweater weather. I also don't yet have an autumn. So, haven't picked that. Oh, I told a fib.
oh yeah,
Actually,
you did.
we have 3 of the candles from this line. So we have blueberry maple pancakes.
I've only smelled this one time. It smells really good. There's a lot of berry scents in here.
Do you smell the maple?
Just a little bit.
Do you smell the pancakes?
Mm-hmm.
You do? You smell bread note?
Not really, but I smell the syrup.
Oh, so you smell the syrup and you smell the berry.
And it reminds me of pancakes, so it's kind of like a scent. So, like,
So
I'm
you
thinking...
associate
Yeah.
the scent with pancakes.
Yes, but there's no bread note in it, I don't think. It smells like berries and syrup. Wild blueberries fresh, Brittle fresh pancakes, and warm maple syrup.
I've heard people say that they don't get the pancakes out of this candle.
It's not really warm either. It's not a warm scent.
Yeah,
Maybe it will be when it's burning.
I agree. And then we have
My
white
favorite.
pumpkin.
This one's my favorite. This one smells like pumpkin. It's like a smoky pumpkin. I don't know how to describe it. It says white pumpkin, autumn spice blend, and ground cinnamon.
Try to describe it.
I get a lot of cinnamon. And I get the white pumpkin. Because it smells like pumpkin. But it doesn't smell like a fresh... It kind of smells like pumpkin spice, but there's no spice. There's a lot of cinnamon.
So you get the nutmeg.
Yes. I don't know, it's really... It's like smoky?
Can I smell it?
Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's kind of like incensey.
Yes, incensey. I couldn't think of the word.
I think that's the clove. I think you're smelling, it says autumn spice blend, so that's probably like cardamom, clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice.
It smells really good. It's my favorite one so far that I've smelled.
So that's white pumpkin. And this is this line is beautiful. I really like this line. So then, whoops, my glasses fell off my lap. So then we have Blackberry Tea Leaf with this type of lid.
I haven't smelled this one. The label is so cute. Let's just take a minute and look at the label. It's really cute. I know she already showed it to you, but it's so cute. That smells good. That smells like... I'm guessing they're trying to make it smell like blackberry tea. But it smells a lot like blackberries. That's all I really smell.
Do you smell any spice or anything?
A little bit. Ooh, I just got the leaf note.
The tea leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Does it smell warm?
Not really.
No?
I don't know what you think. Wild blackberry, bramble tea leaves, and hint of sweet orange.
It smells like blackberry tea.
It smells good. It smells good.
I went in to get this one and Harvest Gathering, but when I smelled Harvest Gathering, it didn't smell like I thought it would smell, and so I didn't end up picking that one up. But I am happy to have this one.
So pretty.
So then we also have Evening Hearth. Don't read it yet, just smell it.
That smells really good.
What does it smell like?
It doesn't really smell like. Is that supposed to mean like smell like a fire? Because it doesn't really smell like a fire.
No,
It
it's
kinda,
not smoky at all.
It's a little smoky, but it kind of smells cozy. Like you would burn this by a fire. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it, but I don't think it smells like a fire.
Read the notes.
Cedar kindling, mug of warm cider, and cozy cashmere. Cozy cashmere throw. See, that makes sense, because I was going to say it kind of smells like I wish sweater weather would smell like sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can definitely smell the cashmere throw and the mug of cider, but I can't really smell the... I get a wood note, but it doesn't smell like it's on fire. Sorry, I didn't know how to say that.
It's very complex. So, my Goose Creek fans out there, when I say this reminds me of a Goose Creek scent, you'll know what I'm talking about. Don't you think? It's so complex.
Yeah, it's very...
and warm.
It's very complex for
Bath and Body Works.
I just didn't want to be rude.
For Bath and Body Works, it's pretty complex. Okay, so the next one we have, my husband picked this one out, and he was like, you're not going to like it because of the color blue, the label. And I don't like the label, but I do like the scent.
That smells really good.
Doesn't it smell good?
It smells a lot like... What's the other one that they always come out with?
I don't know.
The Christmas one, the one that smells like pine trees.
Fresh balsam?
Kind of.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. It smells really good, like evergreen and fresh air. I don't know how else to describe it.
It smells really good.
It does smell really good. It's a very manly scent. Maybe outside, if you went outside and it was like fall, it smells like...
It smells like you're walking with a man in the woods who's just taking a shower and put on cologne. Right?
Kind of, by the pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of smells like fresh outside.
It smells like a great date. That's what it smells like. Starry night, sycamore and pine trees, and aromatic cedar.
We were pretty spot on with that.
Mm-hmm.
With that scent description.
Yeah, it smells like a man walking outside in the pine trees. Okay, the last two from Bath and Body Works, peppered suede, and this has the really cute like varsity jacket type of lid. I really like that.
It looks like a sweater.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like denim.
Yeah.
See?
It's cool. This smells a lot like mahogany teakwood.
It does. It's a cologne scent.
Yeah, but it smells a lot like mahogany teakwood with like more of a spicy note at the end.
Yeah, mahogany teakwood smells kind of creamy to me.
Yeah, it's like more of like a punch you in the nose cologne. It smells good.
It's gonna punch you in the nose.
Well, kind of like,
but you're gonna enjoy it.
when someone sprays too much cologne, I feel like you'd have to like slowly.
Yeah, exactly. This smells like someone's just covered themselves in cologne.
Yes. Which is fine. But it should be in a big room. Like
right.
Not like a little room.
Right. So we'll let you know how this goes.
It
So this
good.
is probably for an open concept room with like 20-foot ceilings, right?
No, I think our living room would be fine. If it was like over there where Dad always burns his candles.
Okay. And then the last one we got, I've gotten before. It came out last year. A lot of people have said, in fact, the sales associate said this is wine cellar repackaged. But I know that many of you will disagree and say that this is wine cellar's a distant relative, or close relative, not distant. But this is vanilla birch. This is white birch bark, Madagascar vanilla, and warm sandalwood. I like that one.
I have never known how to describe this scent.
Smells like, it's a very feminine smell. To me, it's very feminine.
There's a little bit of zest in there. It's weird. It's like you get the creamy vanilla and then there's like a pop of something I don't know how to describe. It smells
It's not
good.
a vanilla candle.
No, it's not.
It's more of a sandalwood candle
like
than
a warm,
vanilla.
Like a warm wood or something. It's good. It's just never my favorite smell, but I like it.
But I like the it looks like a birch, well, it looks like a very fancy birch tree.
With gold.
Yeah. Looks like a birch tree in Narnia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this one. Okay, so that's it for Bath and Body Works. We got 2 separate mailers. My husband got the mailer that said you can have a $2.95 hand soap. So I asked him to pick it out. Of course, he picked out Crisp Morning Air. I wanted pumpkin apple, but I told him he could pick it out. This is fresh pine, juniper, and juicy pear. I don't get any of the pear. I never have. I'm lying.
There's a little bit of pear.
Yeah, you get a little bit of pear.
It's like, it's Crisp Morning Air. It kind of
Yeah.
reminds... You know the one, like, something lakeside? I would imagine that would smell like that, too. So they're kind of related. It smells just like the morning lakeside.
And then we got a free item up to $6, and it didn't have to be body care this time. So we got a eucalyptus spearmint foaming mousse and Crisp Morning Air foaming mousse. And I told my husband he could have both of those. I like the pocket backs. So that was our Bath and Body Works fall haul. I'm still thinking about getting pumpkin coconut.
I really want to smell that one.
The only thing is you have to order it online, and going into the store, we have to dig through candles to find candles with the proper wick placement, don't we? A lot of them are wonky. And also, like this Blackberry Bramble Tea, this is an A3. And the ones I picked up in the beginning were A8s, and they were very weak.
Plus it takes us...
So I don't really enjoy don't get me wrong, I like purchasing online because I like getting packages in the mail, who doesn't? But I don't want to have to pay for shipping and then have something come to me and I have to return it. Plus, you can't really return an online order, something that's an online exclusive, unless you call them and have them, resend you a candle.
Yeah.
Which, I might do that.
Plus it takes us a long time to get to the store because it's like far away, kind of.
Yeah.
And it's like an all-day thing, and then we're in the store for a couple hours because there's a lot of candles we all want to smell, and so if we had to go all the way back just to return something from online that we didn't like, there wouldn't be like a point to it.
Right. So at that point, I would either just call Bath and Body Works and say, hey, send me another one because the wicks are messed up, or I would chunk it up and put it in a bakery bag. So I got this from Walmart. This is a new fragrance that I had never seen before. It's called Shades of Autumn, and there's no description on the bottom, but tell me what you think it smells like. Why is he whining? Sorry, my dog is over there whining. Probably because we're not paying attention to him.
This is a weird... It kind of smells like leaves without the apple.
Yeah, it does.
It smells really good. Like you're walking outside in the trees or something. I don't know, it's really good. There's just no apple in that, because it smells a lot like leaves, just no apple.
Yeah, you get the cinnamon and the fresh air.
Like the different tree scents, like birch and
pine
and
a lot of wood. There's a lot of wood notes in here. So this is Shades of Autumn from Mainstays, and these are like $4.40 something cents, I think. I'm not sure. But so I thought I'd pick this up and give it a try. Now, on to Goose Creek. I picked up Once Upon a Time in the Art Jar, and if you can see, this little boy was reading a book and he passed out. He has a flashlight.
Which I've done before.
And I'm a sucker for Goose Creek candles anyway, but especially these, this is Marshmallow Fireside.
Like a dupe for Bath and Body Works, right?
No, it's not a dupe. It's their, I think all candle companies have their own mixture of sweet and smoky scents.
It's a lot of smoky. Like, there's a lot more smoky than you would in a marshmallow fireside at Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, marshmallow fireside is sweeter.
There's some sweetness, but this one smells like a fire, which is good.
So we haven't burned this one yet. It's a 2-wick. It's 24 ounce lead-free wicks. I love Goose Creek, so I'm a big supporter of Goose Creek.
We have a lot of Goose Creek.
So we actually sometimes will read together as a family. My kids don't really like it anymore, but I enjoy it, and so they indulge me. So whenever it gets cooler, I think we'll light this one up. And of course, last year we read Rosamund Pilcher's Winter Solstice, or was that year? The year before?
That was a long time ago.
It took us a long time to read that book out loud to each other. And so we either pick short stories. I have a collection of books we pick short stories from, but I might pick up a whole book to read. I know one year we read that movie that just came out with Oprah.
Oh yes, we read The Wrinkle in Time.
Oh, A
together
Wrinkle in
as a
Time,
family.
yeah.
And then we read Narnia, The Horse and His Boy, and The Magician's Nephew. We read the first one, and then it took us forever to read the Rosamund Pilcher one because we would read it at night and we would fall asleep while she was reading it.
Yeah. So I also picked this one up. This is an art jar. It says "Keep the Faith," and it says "Warm Vanilla Cake." I wonder if it says. Oh no, it says bedtime stories. It says bedtime stories, but on the website it does say that it's marshmallow fireside or something like that. I bought this to give to my mom. I'm not sure if she'll want it or not. She might tell me to keep it. But I'm going to try and give it to her. I want to keep it for myself, of course, because it's a candle, but...
This smells like if you go to church, when you go to church and they have like a potluck afterwards, the cake that somebody brings, like with pecans, and I don't really smell pecans, but it smells like vanilla cinnamon cake. I get some cinnamon. It smells really good. It's a very sweet scent.
So this is going to Grandma's house, maybe.
That's right up her alley, though.
Yeah.
That's a scent she'd like.
And then I had to buy carving pumpkins, and I've already burned this one. When I got this little shipment in the mail of these 3 candles, this one was so light on cold that I had to burn it. Sorry, I keep looking at myself and not at the camera.
Me too. Wait, am I supposed to look at the
viewfinder?
real? I've been looking at the screen.
It's okay. It's okay. So I have burnt this one already. So tell me what you think. And then I'll tell you what I think.
When we knew we were getting this one, we both thought it was gonna smell like actual pumpkins, like when you carve a pumpkin and you dig the stuff out of it and it smells like pumpkin guts.
One of the notes is pumpkin guts.
But it doesn't smell like that. It smells like a cologne scent. Kind of. Like I can get where they would try to do pumpkin guts. Like you don't get cologne? I don't know how to describe it then. Because it's a very fresh scent, I guess.
It is very fresh.
But it doesn't smell like pumpkin guts.
The actual vegetable pumpkin is, I think, hard to replicate because it doesn't smell like anything, really. It smells like water because it's a gourd, and then it has a slight vegetation smell. And then you can smell kind of the color. I know that sounds weird.
No, I understand.
But you know how certain fruits and vegetables they smell like a red fruit or a blue fruit or, you know, a pear. You just, they smell green or red or yellow or whatever. So I think what I get out of this is it's a very like pure scent. It is fresh, but it smells pure.
Yeah, it is probably really hard to get like a fresh pumpkin because it's such an undescribable smell. Like it's hard to describe.
It's very hard to describe.
Yeah, and like a lot of candle companies will put pumpkin, but they just mean like pumpkin spice or like pumpkin pie or like whipped cream or something. Like they don't actually, like real pumpkin smells a lot different than like pumpkin in a can smells like pumpkin and cinnamon.
Right.
And real pumpkin smells like
a
pumpkin.
vegetable.
Yeah, it smells like a vegetable with some weird scent. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It smells good. You gotta get used to it. But I've never smelled like an actual pumpkin scent.
So this is just like I can see where she would say it's a cologne. But I wouldn't say it's a cologne. It's kind of like a unisex fragrance. There's kind of that. There's a human fragrance. Does that make sense? A unisex fragrance that you would put on your body.
Like it could appeal to everybody, kind of.
Right.
But it doesn't smell like, because I feel like you'd have to keep smelling it to smell like cologne, because it doesn't really. Yeah, you're right. It kind of smells like if somebody walked out of the shower, they would smell like that, just not wet.
Right. And
right?
there
like
is
shampoo or something.
Right. And there is there's a little spice. There's cinnamon, but it's not overpowering.
It's a nice scent.
It's a nice scent. It's hard to describe. It's a nice scent, and the label is really cute. And Goose Creek has some really cute, really nice fall candles right now that they've just released. But when I tell you I don't have any more room in my candle cabinets for candles,
she means it. I want to say something. I really wish the Goose Creek candles would be big again.
You mean the labels?
Yes, because this thing is puny, and they used to be a bit big, like the art jars,
like this.
Shout out to Goose Creek, please.
Please bring your old
Please
labels
bring
back.
old labels back.
And then one last thing, we did pick up these wax melts. Open it and tell me what you smell.
This one was Autumn Hayride, which smells really good. This smells pretty smoky too, like incensey.
It smells like winter from Bath and Body Works.
It kind of does, but it's not it's stronger. And it kind of had a little bit of orange, because it has orange in it, right?
Yeah, orange and like pine and orange.
Then it kind of smells like a sweater. Like if I smelled this scent while I was wearing a sweater, I'd be like, that matches what I'm wearing. Like, I don't know. It smells good.
So we bought these for my husband because he loves winter from Bath and Body Works. Yep, I get winter. It smells like cinnamon.
It smells a lot stronger than winter though, because winter, like as they keep coming out with it, because it just gets lighter. Because last year's leaves smelled really good in the store, but when we compared it with the leaves we had from like 2 years ago, it smelled completely stronger.
Yeah, the older ones smelled stronger than the newer ones.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't realize that because we were smelling at the store, so it smelled like, oh, this is strong, but it wasn't strong.
Right.
So
this is Autumn Hayride from Sonoma. You can get it at Kohl's. And they also have this out in a candle now. So anyway, that's it. Those are our fall candles from everywhere, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't plan on buying any more fall candles, but I never plan on buying fall candles. I just kind of black out and end up at the store. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give us a thumbs up. And I'm watching Max. And as always, if you're not subscribed, we would love to have you as subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button before you leave. And we hope y'all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend if you're in the United States. If you're not, we just hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.